Welcome once again, my people, good people. The messenger is here. I am back with another thrilling message, very important message. And that message comes from the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2. And it reads, "Do not conform to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." What does that mean exactly? It means that, let's start by defining the word conform. The word conform means to comply. Do not comply to the ways of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. What does that mean? It means that we have standards put or set for us by society. Example, society expects you to be successful. And in this case, being successful means having a big house, beautiful cars, making a lot of money, expensive lifestyle. That's what society expects. Those are the standards set by society. And a lot of us are complying to that. We go through all manner of stress, trying to find ways to acquire all that paraphernalia, just so that we can fit in, just so that we can be admired and be accepted and be praised. And that is not good for us. Hence, the Bible is telling us that we should not comply to those standards. We must renew our thinking so that our lives can be transformed mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, romantically. But if we conform, it means we have not renewed our thinking. Renewing your mind means thinking differently, thinking in a way that is solely yours. It is solely about you. It is how you look at life. It is how you look at things. It is how you interpret what is going on in this world. That is very crucial. How you interpret things determines the decisions you make, the actions you take, the choices you make, the people you spend time with, how you interpret things in your life, events, how you interpret things that are taught to you, determines how you live. So we are encouraged in the Bible to renew our thinking so that we can act differently, so that we can act, choose, decide in accordance with our free will, in accordance with our wishes, in accordance with our desires, in accordance with our needs. That is important, in accordance with our needs. So you don't have to feel pressured to buy a 3 million rand car just because you want society to admire you, you want people to praise you. You buy a car that can take you from point A to point Z. You buy a car for the benefits it has to offer to you. So in that case, you are not compelled to buy an expensive car. Even if you can afford it, you're not spending that money because you know if you buy a car that costs, let's say, 150,000 rands or 200,000 rands, It's gonna do the work for you, take you from where you want to go, take you from where you are to where you want to be. But you can only do that if your thinking is different. You are not thinking the way we have been programmed to think, meaning you're not looking at what other people have. You're not desiring to be spoken about as the other person is being spoken about just because they have what they have, what other people think is success. You are thinking in your own terms, and that enables you to live life freely. Do not conform to this world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It's a very powerful verse, a very powerful message that people do not heed. People do go to church every Sunday. And I'm sure there are people who have heard this verse many times, but it has not sunk in. They have not changed anything about how they think. They have not looked at their actions. You know, you get people doing things and thinking they want to do them. No, you have been programmed to do that, but you are not aware of it. You are only going to realize it when you begin to change your mindset, to renew your thinking. That is very important. I hope you heard this message. Share it with your friends, your neighbors, your colleagues, your family, your parents, and your exes. It's a very good message. People have to hear this. People have to begin to apply their mind. I mean, we've been given such a sophisticated tool. The mind, the brain, the mindset. It's all that we need. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button and share the message. May the force of life guide you, protect you, and bless you. Thank you once again.